What's up, kids? Technical. I'm back again with another video, and today, as you can see, I have my OnePlus Open here, and I also have my Google Pixel Fold here. As you know, these are both first-time foldables from each company. So this is Google Pixel's Fold. This is Google's first folding smartphone. Let me turn the brightness down. This is what their folding smartphone has. What it looks like. They went with like a notepad kind of look, notebook kind of look. This came out last year. This is the OnePlus Open. This is OnePlus's first time making a foldable. You know, they went with more of a real-like looking front phone display here with their foldable. And this is what the back looks like. And as we all know, they do both currently are talking about putting out another OnePlus Open and another Pixel Fold. Pixel Fold will be released before the OnePlus Open. The newer version of this will come out a little later this year. The newer version of this. But I just know these two are their first time. These were their first time folding devices. And this is what both of them currently look like on the back. This is not what this looks like on the back. This is just a skin that I threw on there, but these are what their designs look like. With the OnePlus Open, you do get a big camera bump on the back. And with the Google Pixel Fold, you know, this is what you get. The Google Pixel Fold is basically more known in the United States of America than a OnePlus Open. You know, OnePlus sells unlocked devices only, and a lot of people do not really know about OnePlus devices in the United States of America, or at least where I currently live. I can say that I am the only one walking around with the OnePlus Open. You know, even when I had my OnePlus 12, I was pretty much the only one walking around with the OnePlus 12. But I wanted to make this video because a lot of people are asking me, could you compare this to the Google Pixel Fold? I want to know your thoughts, how you feel about the look and the feel and the design. Okay, so first with the Google Pixel Fold, when I first got this device, I was like, man, this is the perfect look, feel. I was like, man, this is nice. Yes, it's shorter and wider, but I was like, man, this is amazing. It feels awesome to use, you know. Texting on this thing was a charm. I had no problems texting on here. Keypad was just wide and nice, and it was amazing to text on, you know. So when I got this device, I was like, man, Google has really, you know, really stepped their game up, you know, and made a nice looking foldable for the first time. But now, fast forward to now that I have this OnePlus Open, front display, this front display is killing the Google Pixel Fold's front display, only because this is like using a regular size smartphone screen, but this is a folding device. This device here is very light. When I picked this up, I was like, man, this is light. I'm thinking this was gonna have a little weight or heft to it, because this is not that light. I'm not saying this is just super duper heavy, but this Google Pixel Fold is not that light by any means. You know, holding it, you know, it kind of makes my hand hurt just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. This has weight to it, and this really does not have any weight to it at all whatsoever. It really doesn't. This is a light. But to me, the front display on the OnePlus Open is a lot more usable. I like this style right here, and I like the screen size. I'm not quite sure what the screen size is. I hadn't really digged into that, but I'm loving this screen size right here. Like I said, I thought this was the one until I got the OnePlus Open. I was like, man, this is tough. But since I've been using this one is killing the OnePlus Open with this front display. Just using this device as a regular smartphone, this is amazing because it's lightweight and it just works. You know, it's not small. This is a very different kind of style screen here. It's nice to use, but it's very different. And then another thing that I like about the I do like the Google Pixel Fold, but another thing that I like about the OnePlus Open is the hinge. The hinge is not thick as it is on the Google Pixel Fold. As you can see on the Pixel Fold, you know, you have a lot to try to grip here, but here it's just easy. It's easy. This hinge sticks out a tad bit more than it does on your OnePlus Open, and I like that. It's almost like this hinge is flush to the side. This one kind of sticks out a bit, and you can see that when I'm holding them. You can see which one, you know. You see this hinge before you see the hinge on the OnePlus Open. But man, this OnePlus Open is just amazing to use, you know. It's amazing to use because it's lightweight and it actually works. But this is what they look like on the outside. You both get your cameras at the top there. Everything looks good on both of them. I don't know, I just like using the front display on this OnePlus Open a lot better than I do on the Pixel Fold. But this is what they look like, kind of stood up by each other. Of course, the Google Pixel Fold is a lot shorter, smaller, a little wider, and this is taller because this is like mimicking this is the mimicking a regular size smartphone screen, and that is what is really winning my heart with this comparison, is that this is like using a regular size smartphone right here. So like if I do not want to use the inner display, I have access to using this because this works. I'm not saying that the Pixel Fold's outer display doesn't work. It's just that now that I have this one is better than this one, and that's just what I prefer. You know, you guys could have the opposite. You might like this one more than this one, but I'm liking this outer screen a lot better than this outer screen on your Google Pixel Fold. Of course, they do both have fingerprint scanners right here. I kind of wish these both had an in-display fingerprint scanner. I don't see why not. I don't see why we cannot get an in-display fingerprint scanner on a folding smartphone. To me, I feel like it just makes sense. You know, this is a folding phone. Come on, let us have access to using our fingerprint on the inside, on the outside, and on the inside. But you do have the buttons there. This is just lightweight, and it could be because of the materials this is made of. This is a little heavier because, you know, this is a lot shinier. This kind of has a duller look to it, but I like that. And then this is what they feel like on the back. Like I said, this one feels, I don't know, this one is just better to grip than this one for me. This one is a lot heavier. You can feel it if you're holding them. Just a tad bit heavier. Not too much heavier, but just a tad bit heavier. You both get your USB-C charging cable at the bottom and your SIMs trays. So now this is where it gets a little tricky. So now we're just going to open up the OnePlus Open like this, and we're going to open up the Google Pixel Fold. And as you can already see, your OnePlus Open is supposed to be pretty much used in this view here, and I love this style of view on the OnePlus Open. I like my foldables to be in this view here. I don't really care for this angle on the Google Pixel Fold, but it just makes sense since it's like a little notebook foldable. And then, so pretty much with me saying that, you're supposed to use this device in this angle is how I feel about it. Yes, I can rotate this screen and I can make it match the Google Pixel Fold's display, but to me it just looks weird. I'd rather have it this way than this way, and that's just how I am. But as you can see, the OnePlus Open does wobble on table, will not lay flat. That is due to that big huge camera bump on the back. Your Google Pixel Fold does kind of, it lays flatter. It doesn't lay fully flat, but it lays a little flatter than your OnePlus Open. And with the OnePlus Open, as you can notice, you can hardly see the crease. It's there if you're looking for it, but you cannot see it right now, and I do like that. But with the Google Pixel Fold, you can see the crease. You know, it's nothing too bad, but you can see the crease. With this Google Fold, with the Pixel Fold, I have to use it in this angle because when I turn it, yes, you can rotate this, but it gets a little wonky when you rotate it. This looks very weird to me when you when you try to rotate this. This looks very weird. And then another thing about another thing that I like more on the OnePlus Open is this has lesser bezel than your Google Pixel Fold. I'm not saying they did a bad job. Okay, this is their first foldable phone. They're just trying out things. But the reason why they had to make this bezels, because they actually put the camera inside of the bezel right there. And that leads me to one thing that I do not care about on the OnePlus Open. I do not like the cutout for the camera under there. So it's there, and I have this light wallpaper, so it pretty much sticks out. It's like an eyesore to me. You know, I'm using it, everything looks nice until I look up in this corner. At first, you know, of course I can throw on a dark wallpaper and that'll cover it up, but I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. I wish they could have put their camera, had a little bit more bezel maybe, and put their camera under there, built it into the bezel instead of just having it on the screen. Or they could have went without a front-facing camera, really. But overall, these two are nice. And with these being open, I like using this one a lot more than the Google Pixel Fold, only because I love how light it is to hold on to, and I love the angle. I love this style. I don't know if this is, I think this is horizontal. I think this is horizontal, and I believe this is vertical. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I like using a fold like this than having it like this. So of course your OnePlus Open is a tad bit bigger. The screen is a lot bigger than it is on your Google Pixel Fold, but these are still two nice foldables for them to be able to make. You know, these are their first folding devices, so it is what it is. And this is what your notification panels look like on each one. Google Pixel Tensor G1 chip. This is running the 8 Gen 2 chip. You know, this chip is a last year's chip, but it still is fast, and it does what I need it to do. So far, this is a good experience. It's just I'm leaning towards more of the OnePlus Open, only because of the style, the look, the feel, and just the usability. You know, I still do use my Google Pixel Fold, but it is sitting aside now because I have this device in here. And I feel like once I get a new device, I'm going to take my Sims out of the current device and put it in the new device, because I feel like I cannot make content or speak on it if I'm not actually using it for my day-to-day usage. So that's how I know which screen I like using the best. I have not yet tested out the cameras against each other. I know this takes the good cameras, and we all know Google Pixel devices have good cameras too. I did take 2 pictures with the OnePlus Open online. To me, they look like the OnePlus Open did a pretty good job taking the photos. I'll have to make a later video where I compare the camera qualities of these, because these have different kind of camera setups and camera quality. But overall, like I said, these are still 2 nice smartphones. But I'm sure if you're out there right now and you're looking for a foldable, and you don't want to wait for Google to make their second foldable, and if you don't want to wait until OnePlus makes theirs, I could recommend you get both of these devices. It's up to what you prefer. I just wanted to make this video to let you know what I prefer. And like I said, this OnePlus Open is like, I know no phone is perfect, but this to me is near perfect. This just fits to me for what I need it for. It checks a lot of check marks that are on my box. Yes, it does not have wireless charging, but it makes up for wireless charging, because you get that nice charging brick, big charging brick, and it charges fast. So I'm not really worried about that there, because it charges fast. And then another thing I can speak on, battery life. Battery here is good, but battery on this OnePlus, Open is superb. I've been using this all day. Currently, right now, I'm at 39%, and it's 612. That is not bad. This one is fully charged because it sits at home, and I charged it up before I made this video. But the battery life, the battery usage on here is just amazing. I don't know what it is. This battery is also good, but I like the battery on this because I use this thing closed and open, you know, and when I'm in a sit down motion, I'm using this like a regular device sometimes. Standing up, regular device, sitting down, closed, either or, you know. just like that I could just open this up, and the hinge, I don't know if you can hear that, it just has, I don't know, it just sounds a little bit more nicer and sturdier, has a little click to it than the hinge on your Google Pixel Fold. But these, like I said, these are both still nice folds. Of course, Google kind of took a L when they put the bezels around there, but they don't bother me as much. You know, it wouldn't bother me. It doesn't bother me as much, and it probably wouldn't bother you if you have the Google Pixel Fold and didn't have the OnePlus Open. These are both great devices. I enjoy both of them, but I could still recommend you buy both of these devices or one over the other. And then another thing before I go is, if you want a little bit more customization on your device, I say you go the OnePlus route. But if you want stock Android, then that's where Google will be able to, you know, give you all your stock needs. And then with the Google Pixel Folds, you do get updates like crazy and all of that. They come when they come. The OnePlus Open, you're going to get updates, but they're going to be scattered out, and you might not get as many updates with the OnePlus Open as you do the Google Pixel Fold. Let's just go to a little video real quick before we go here. So just so you can see what they look like up against each other when you're playing a little video. Okay, so there. So this is what they will look like if you were playing these devices side by side. You can zoom in, but with this one you can zoom in. On both of them you can zoom in, but the good thing about the Google Pixel Fold is with the camera being up here, you get a fuller screen view than you do over here. You can get a full screen, but you get that ugly camera right there. And if that's something that's going to bother you, then I would not go for the OnePlus Open. But if you can see, look over that, then the OnePlus Open would be a nice device for you to get. Another thing that is better on your Google Pixel Fold than the OnePlus, so you can pick up your Google Pixel Fold and you can watch it like this view on your Google Pixel Fold, which is very, very nice. I like that. You cannot do that on your OnePlus Open. When you close it, you can watch it in this view, but when you open it, it just goes to the other screen. I don't know why it does that. That is very, very weird. So pretty much the only way you can watch the video on the OnePlus Open is if you set it on the inside like this. I wish it was able to be used in this view. And then when I close this up or open it back up, then I can turn it this way on your Google Pixel Fold. So that is one thing that the Google Pixel Fold can beat out OnePlus Open on, is the outside view. But I hope you found this video helpful, and if there's other kind of content you want to see on the OnePlus Open and the Google Pixel Fold, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will catch you in the next video. I'm out.